All right, folks, the deck is Questline Hero Power Druid. The goal of the deck is honestly to use Instrument Tech to draw into both Twig of the World Tree and Spear of Sapience so that we can get to 10 mana as quickly as possible. From there, we want to play the Groovy Cat and the Free Spirit to improve our hero power multiple times throughout the course of the game. Then, bash our opponent a whole bunch of times with the Guff, while drawing a bunch of cards thanks to Solar Eclipse into due process, with the potential to go infinite with Jade Idol, or get additional copies of Guff thanks to Mark of the Spikeshell. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube.
Nice, we made it, go Germany.
Thank you again, Hoffy. Appreciate the super chats. All right. Let's draw some cats.
This is Thrall!
My elements are frightful. What is this place?
Seems like a decent hand to keep. Hey, GG4.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Hope these games go well. The new cards for this class look really fun. Yeah, it's the neutral one that I'm a little bit concerned about. But yeah, the hero power stuff is kind of neat. And it just like gives me a reason to play a slow Druid deck without Guff, which is nice. I don't think that is going to work the way they hope, right? It only works on my hero power. Gross.
Tuned to perfection.
I do the crime. You do the time.
That's unfortunate timing for me. Guess I have to do this now.
Don't break it.
I don't want to
break it.
hurt anyone else.
Job done.
Hey Roffle, what class is this? It looks like Druid, but you didn't rip Aquatic Form on one, and there's no Jade Idol for you to shuffle ASAP.
Yeah, I'm just probably playing the deck wrong, I think, is the issue here. Thank you, Collie, for the super chat. Don't worry though, there is a Jade Idol to be found in the E.T.C. I should update the deck code in chat. Sure. Yeah, I was just gonna
Did that just
swing through that anyway. Is this the guy you wanna? This gives me a second copy of him.
Job done. Me hungry.
That's fine.
Yummy. Thousand needles. Are you ready to rock? You cannot drop my
Alright. Due process is such a disgusting card, should have at least a 1 deck per
Hey, you.
limit per.
Store these for me, won't you?
It is not a card that performs well in either format. I will
The time
concede it is the frustrating thing.
master.
Agile.
We just have this into this next turn for lethal. The card can perform terribly and still poorly designed. Poorly designed is a poorly defined term that people just throw out a lot, when in reality it usually just means I do not like card because card beat me.
Oh, it's a bit to get windy out here.
All's well that sun wells.
He's only at top 500 legend with Questline Shaman? Yeah, I've got a plan for some Questline shenanigans. Outside of Druid.
Hey Roffle,
Hi.
one last thing, I saw the video yesterday where you said why you don't open packs on stream. Just wanted to say thank you. Most people don't see the problem with it. My friend is addicted to open Counter-Strike cases.
Yeah, fortunately, I've been able to like not have interest in in that type of thing, so I've been able to avoid it. But I understand that like you can churn through a lot of money that way, so I don't really just want to kind of, I don't know, amplify that fact. Just like card because it's overplayed. I mean, if it's overplayed and it gives most decks a better chance to win against it, like, I don't know. I just hate having this discussion. Everybody has certain cards that they don't like. Just because one is personally upsetting for you doesn't mean that it is universally bad design. That is not. It's the reason why it's played so much despite not performing well is that a lot of people like it. So like because you don't like it, people would be feeling equally upset if you take it away from them when they're enjoying it. Looks like a full keep to me. Alright. Looks like it might be a Tony Rogue. Hey Roffle, do you consider that intentionally creating horrible filler cards is bad design? Nope. It is an inevitability when you release a lot of cards. And also, if there weren't horrible filler cards, first of all, like, that's another poorly defined term. I think that with the increase in the number of classes, like, there are fewer filler cards, just because there are fewer neutral cards. But, like, if there weren't bad cards, everyone would just hate every card because they're too powerful. People like doing goofy things with bad cards, right? I don't know. I'll hold this for next turn. Marginally playable bad cards can be fun. Yeah, there are always going to be cards that, like, power level is inherently relative, right? So there are always going to be cards that are stronger, and as a result, there are cards that appear and are weaker. Like, I don't know. How do you solve that problem? Other than, lol, just make all the cards the same power level, lol. Like, that's not a realistic or real answer to that. The card I was looking for. But, might as well take a freebie here, see what we... Wait, that does 3 now? That was actually less efficient than I thought.
If we didn't have horrible filler cards, we wouldn't have half the memes on this channel.
It's true.
Also, there are few things funnier than Battle Cry, Die.
We've got armor. We've got guff. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. There will always be a meta no matter the game. Yeah, I mean, that's an inevitability, right? Every game, even if marginally so, has strategies or balance that, like, swings in one direction or another. Like, even in chess, we need to nerf white for going first, don't we? Seems like chat wants an entire set of just 5 mana 5/5. They think they do, but then they would play it and it would be horrendously boring, and they would, you know, hate it. So. Yeah, Black Rock and Roll is, I think, one of the sleeper cards in the expansion. I've got one deck ready to go for it as well. This on 1, this on 2 to get the first stage done. And look for Crypt Keeper. Shade, thank you for the super chat as well.
Converting stored energy.
I do love that animation, man. Like the effects this set are incredible.
All charged up.
Converting stored energy.
Fill that with this into this. I find this card repulsive.
Well met, Roffle, hope you had a decent Easter and thank you for the free super chat.
Thank you, Shade, for the super chat. It was most definitely not free, but it's still appreciated.
Powering up. Portals online.
Observe, analyze, engage.
Reporting for duty.
I think I want to go here just to start, like, chopping through the board a little bit. It does run the risk of just, like, top decking the sphere here, which would be a bummer, but feels kind of like a not real problem to have.
Initializing descent.
The concern is that they hit the radar detector off of that. That would be pretty devastating for me. That's the only card that really matters from this stage. Getting a Rake off of this would be
Reporting for duty.
probably just the absolute nuts. Even if I don't really get to swing. Do I hold the swing just in case? I think I do. There's too many things that I can get off of this that make it worth.
To perfection.
Second attempt. What am I looking for? Rake? Yeah.
That rope's burning again.
Kind of want to hold back on the due process and not just shove it into play when I don't need to, because that is how I lose the video game. That's a pretty good turn. Yeah, it's amazing what nearly guaranteed Twig Sphere can do. Hey, welcome, Marty. Well, we can shove that to the bottom. That's already done? This is unreal.
Nobody messes with my friends.
But Roffle, chat told me due process is broken, why would you not play it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, clearly I should just listen to chat more often.
Observe, analyze, engage.
Reporting for duty.
Guff is such a bro, yeah, he's a big ol' himbo. We do some Gonk decks as well. I mean, it's always on the table, but the new cards really don't synergize with Gonk. I feel like people have a misunderstanding of how Gonk is meant to work. You don't want big attacks with Gonk, you want small attacks and multiple copies, usually. Like, that's how you combo with Gonk. Otherwise, you're just spending 7 mana to, like... I don't even know what. Clear a board. So anytime people see, like, attack in a card text in Druid, or hero attack in a card text in Druid, they're like, oh, Gonk! Gonk time! But that's just, that's not how the card works.
What is this place?
That's why, like, Gonk has never made sense in the questline either.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
You're welcome, Miguel. Alright. I'm just gonna take after my opponent's plays with due process. Clearly, that's what you need to do, is just play the green card. You in Legend this month or still chilling at Diamond? I haven't decided yet. I already accidentally hit Diamond 5 when I didn't really want to. But the decks that I've been playing so far have been performing well.
fragile.
Played so many green cards that turn. Did I happen to queue into Reno Druid? Because that would probably be quite good for me with it. Roffle, do you plan to do a craftsmanship deck later? I do not know what those words mean. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nobody messes with my friends. That rope's burning again.
My hand is too full.
Oh, that Theatar would have been so good there too. Pity timer is 40 packs for a legendary, not 20. 20 is average. You're only guaranteed a legendary in the first 10 for your first 10 packs. I believe that doesn't apply to old cards though. I don't know. You're welcome, Yon.
What is this place?
Full keep?
The pleasure is mine.
Hail.
Hail.
Mistakes were made.
You almost never hero power in this hero power druid. I mean, we just hero powered for a lot last game. What?
To perfection.
You're welcome, Bernardo. kind of do want to draw the E.T.C. just in case we get hit with a Tony combo. Also pretty good to have a hero power that does a lot of damage when we potentially just like have no cards in the end stage. King's Bone. This is kind of like a mirror match. But probably is pretty favored for me, isn't it?
Agile.
This order wasn't the best. New Kingsbane stuff can be really cool or really scary. Yeah, because I just played a rogue, probably won't anytime soon, but I do have one ready to go in the near future. I think we've got a bit of an advantage just because of like, oh, they pointed this out, attack, just because we're gaining armor while attacking. This is fun. Probably would have been smarter to just hero power there, but this is funnier. Next turn I can go here into here. Oh, come on.
My hand is too full.
There we go. Yes, the current metagame is quite aggressive. Decks need to be pretty fast in order to compete. Welcome, Graph. Let's play all these and then coin the guff. The win condition, we make our opponent's health 0.
That rope's burning again.
You cannot crack my carapace. You cannot crack my carapace.
My hand is too full.
Yuck! You shinies.
Fortunately, didn't bring the Kingsbane there.
Tuned to perfection.
Right there, Jeff.
Well played.
Nobody messes with my
This hero power is for you, chat. This is the only new deck you've played thus far. No. I've been streaming for 3 hours. This is the third deck I've played so far.
Goth versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows.
What is this place?
Let's keep the cat. He's pretty groovy.
Just what are you up to?
Playing Hearthstone. How about you?
Tuned to perfection.
Wait, another Kingsbane rogue? Okay. Let's do what we did last game. Oh. We're able to gain enough armor. Let's hold this for a turn for the 4 mana stuff. We can go here and hero power next turn. My crazier, does this deck look absolutely bonkers? I mean, it looks really, really bonkers when we draw the instrument tech on curve game after game, so it's not quite happening this time. And the opponent did draw their instrument tech, so. That's why such a small sample size is maybe not the best way. Well, let's see what else is at the bottom.
Tuned to perfection.
Wrong one, unfortunately. But we do gain a bunch of armor here. Both in the short and long term. We might just have to play without mana cheat, which is inconceivable for Druid.
You shinies.
Card's pretty nuts. Both cards are pretty nuts, my god.
Agile. I am agile. I am agile. Nobody messes with my friends.
I know Guff in this deck. We have a Guff in this deck. The hero Guff does not make sense in the deck, though, for what it's trying to do. Alright, survive this turn, and maybe we get there. Okay, that's a good sign.
My hand is too full. Oh dear.
Whoops. Seemed important.
I'm out of cards. I get.
They technically still could have won there, but I was going to do process them, so. Thought Guff plus Twig was an auto-include in all Druid decks. I mean, clearly not this one. It kind of breaks the core of the cards that we have built around.
Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
What is this place?
There's a version of this deck that you could add Guff to, but this is not that version. And use this to look for an instrument deck. We absolutely do not want an unnerfed Leeching Poison with the cards that they have just released for Kingsbane. That would be an absolute disaster, in my opinion. Have you ever considered adding a card to E.T.C just to make chat not suggest it? I have, I believe, in fact, done that. In fact, Mark of the Spikeshell is serving that very purpose right now.
To perfection.
Instead, what now happens, because I have E.T.C in the deck, is every 30 seconds somebody asks what's in the E.T.C. Oh, Firestone does show what's in the E.T.C. It'll still be quite annoying if I'm just like hovering over that every time somebody else.
Agile.
Kinda just want to draw a card here, right? Sure is a card that I wanted to draw. Using this deck, what situations do we want to play E.T.C? When the game goes long is when we want to start considering that. Possible I miss an attack here. I think it's worth because there's upside off of the... In actuality, I'm probably just looking for nothing but the due process, right? So let's just go ahead and get our attack. Oh god. Those are not the cards that I'm looking for. Well, ended up missing some damage as a result of going hard on the due process. I'm not sure if Malfurion keeps the hero power buffs or not. I have not had a chance to try it. Due process?
Nobody messes with my friends.
Maybe I just hang on to the Rake, since it's not lethal anyway. Alignment. Could be GG.
Stay strong, expedition. Reinforcements on the way.
No longer can be GG. Can be GG again.
Time waits for no one.
I need to take this off the board, right? Wait, do I? Either way, I did it in the wrong order.
Job done.
My hand is too full.
Oof. That seemed important.
I concede.
All right then. Not sure what they were going for there. You're welcome, Nico.
Goff versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
What is this place?
Come on. Okay, well, we drew the card. That's neat.
An incredible discovery!
Tuned to perfection.
Was that intentional?
Don't break it.
Should be mostly fine if I just like get hero power value in the early game. My concern is like I need to find another low cost minion to play into objection.
Which class is the best for buffing wide board?
Probably Druid. Druid or Shaman. Druid,
I'm late.
mostly.
I'm late.
Thank you, Simon, for the super chat.
Don't break it.
How enchanting.
I mean, I think Druid undoubtedly has the most options for doing so. So I guess it depends on how you define best.
Your signature is required.
Didn't think that one through. In my head, it was just a 0 mana card.
Once was cloudy shall become clear.
Hold on to this for the guff next turn.
How enchanting.
It's possible. No, we're fine. Are we? It's 3. Yeah, I should have solared the claw, right? Wait, this is no longer a test for objection, is it? I mean, I still have to, because I lose the game if I don't.
Your signature is required.
You cannot crack my carapace.
You are something else.
Technically not dead. And that's both copies of objection. GG. Finally lost a game. Unfortunately, like, Cloud Princess has been cut a lot from Secret Mage, so it's not commonly something that you need to play around, but that's alright. Deck did very well. I have some editing to do, though, so that I have a video to go up tomorrow. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate all the support. Tomorrow is normally my day off, but there will be a stream tomorrow regardless.